I'm Lisa Beers, owner of a boutique web design studio specializing in custom websites and blogs. You can visit me on the web at beersdesign.com. This video is about how to create a new post. Each of my training videos are designed for novice users and are broken down into small, simple segments. Let's get started. I have a browser window open and I've simply logged in to the training site and I'm on the dashboard screen. To create a new post, simply click here to expand the menu and click Add New. The post title goes here and all of the content goes here. Now I have copied some dummy text and I'm going to paste it in and click Publish. At the very minimum, this is all you need to do to create a new post. If you want to see the fruit of your effort, you can go look at your site and refresh the screen and your new post will show up in the top position. Now, it's a pretty boring block of text, so maybe we have some lists, maybe we have a block quote, maybe we want to bold some things, so let's look at how to do that. We come back to the editor and let's say we want to make something bold. We simply highlight it and click bold. If I want to make something italics, I highlight it and italicize. If I decide I don't like it, I can highlight it again, click italics again, and I've undone my italicizing. If you want to create a bulleted list, let's pretend that this is the first item of a bullet list. You simply click here, come to the beginning of the next item, and click Return or Enter on your keyboard to create a break, and that will create a bullet. Now let's say this is the end of the bullet. This is another paragraph, and we don't want it to be a bullet. You just leave your cursor at the beginning of that word, click this again, it goes back into a paragraph format. The same process is used for a numbered list. So again, I'm just placing my cursor at the beginning of each item in my list and clicking on Enter or Return in the keyboard. When I get to the end of the numbered list, there may be a natural paragraph break, there may not. Let's say this is not supposed to be part of the numbered list, so I would come up here, unclick it, and it takes it off the list. It's also very easy to center text and to write align text. If I want to have a block quote, I simply highlight all the text in the block quote and click the quotation. Now to show you what that looks like, I'm going to update my post and I'm going to view it in my browser after I've made my edits. As I refresh, I can see now this is a much more readable entry. I've got my bullet list, my numbered list, and my block quote. Now you may notice this looks awful fancy. Not all block quotes look the same. The appearance of your actual website is completely controlled by the theme that you're using. So in this theme, block quotes are styled to have this particular appearance. The value in that is you can work with a designer or choose a theme that you like, and you don't have to know any code whatsoever to get a great looking outcome. All you have to simply do is come here and click these buttons. Now there are several other icons here. You may only see one row, by the way. This is Show or Hide Kitchen Sink, this button here. So if I wanted to get rid of the second line, I would click it. If I want to restore the second line, I would click it. There are a lot more options, including underlining and coloring your text, and you can play around with these options. The last thing I want to mention in this particular basic add a post video is categories. You can assign your new post, or you can go back and edit a post and assign it to any categories you like. You can assign it to as few or as many as you want. If you don't assign it to any categories, then WordPress will assign it to your default category. That's probably uncategorized. But there's always at least one category that is required for WordPress, and if you don't assign your post into a category, it'll go into your default. Now, there's some very interesting ideas related to posts, post tags and categories, and how to organize your site. And I discussed some of those issues in the advanced training series that I have available for clients. And it's really beyond the scope of our conversation here. There's also many other options down below that really are outside the scope of the conversation of how to very easily, basically, add a new post. If you're interested in a custom website or a WordPress custom thing, just visit my site, beersdesign.com. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.